Genesis 3:9-11 shows the confrontation. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" He answered, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And he said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam tried to blame both Eve and God, while Eve blamed the serpent, but there was no escaping what they had done. God gave them punishments. The serpent would crawl, Eve would have pain in childbirth, Adam would struggle to grow food, and death would come to all of them. Yet even in judgment, God showed mercy by making clothes for them and promising that someday someone would defeat the serpent who had caused all this trouble. Outside Eden, Adam and Eve started their new life and had children. Their first son was Cain, and Genesis 4:1 records Eve's words at his birth, "With the help of the Lord I have brought forth a man." Then came Abel, and the two brothers grew up choosing different jobs. Genesis 4:2 tells us that Abel kept flocks and Cain worked the soil. When it came time to worship God, both brothers brought offerings. Genesis 4:3-4 describes what happened. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. God accepted Abel's offering, but rejected Cain's, and this made Cain furious. God warned him in Genesis 4:6-7, "Then the Lord said to Cain, 'Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it.'" But Cain didn't listen to God's warning. His jealousy grew until it became something terrible. Genesis 4:8 records the first murder in human history. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. When God asked where Abel was, Cain lied and asked if he was his brother's keeper. But God already knew what had happened. Genesis 4:10-11 shows God's response. The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand." Cain became a wanderer, but God still protected him from being killed by others.